Hi, I'm Jake.
I'm Mariah. So today we're going to talk about our experiences on the radio. So I've been on the radio 3 times. So it was like a week I had been on Twitter and I was using the hashtag. Then I got a call and the lady was like, oh, you like Selena Gomez? And I was like, yeah, I do. She started asking me these questions. We were like, okay, cool. We'll give you a call back in about half an hour. This was 8:30. So at 9 o'clock, they called me and was like, we're just going to get you on air with the host. And they're like, congratulations, you just won Selena Gomez too.
Like 2 months later, she cancelled the tour.
Yeah, then she cancelled the tour.
So it was always nothing.
So the second time, they called me up and were like, hey, do you want to be on the radio? And I had to request the song Rude by Magic. And he started talking to me. I didn't even know who the people were. They were like, oh, what do you like about this song? And I was like, it's good. I was like, I really like it. But I had to request this song, Unconditionally, by Katy Perry. And then the dude was like, so what did you want tonight? I was just like, Katy Perry, Unconditionally. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then he asked me like what I was doing and stuff, but they cut that all out. So, yeah. They said, okay, we'll have that on for a minute. And then I was like, all right. And then he said something else, but I can't remember. And I was like, cool, awesome, or something.
All right, awesome.
And they cut it together. They edited it together. And then it sounded like,
awesome.
Monday night, they actually messaged me on Twitter and said, I've got it. So I see you liked Sia I follow Sia, like the singer, on Twitter. Would you like to be on the show tonight to talk about her and stuff? And I was like, yeah, I like the song. I like her new song, but I have a friend that loves it even more, or something. And then I was like, message at Mariah Sully, and that's her Twitter. And then they're like, done. Tell her to check her DMs. So she did. She messaged me AHHH.
So then they texted me, but I was really scared. But I was going to bed. Like, I was falling asleep. And I was like, because I always have a nap
it was 8:30. Just to let you know, it was 8:30.
I always have a nap after school. And I was like, I need to have a nap because I need to study afterwards. And Jake was like, no! You can't go to bed! You won't wake up! And I was like, I'm pretty sure I can wake up. So, and then, then they called me.
At 9:30.
9:30. And the person was like, hi! And I was like, hi! And they were like, something's here. Like, they said something's here. And then I was like, yeah. And then they were like, oh, we'll just put you through. And then they were like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I was having a nap. And he was like, at this time of night, what sort of life are you living? And I was like, Year 12 Lord.
And they cut it out. I can't believe they cut it out.
Rude. And then, and then like, he's like, oh, what can we give you? And I was like, oh. And then he was like, do you want Bad Grandpa on DVD? Do you want ride-along tickets or Divergent tickets? And I was like, Divergent would be pretty cool. And then he was like, okay, you got it, and stay on the line and we'll get your details. And I was like, okay. And then then they just redirected me, and then, you know what? I got a prize.
None of those taking Mariah's fancy. What did you bump in?
Sia Chandelier.
It's an amazing song. What do you like about it?
Yeah, I love her voice. It's so unique, and she's Aussie doing it for the girls.
Flying the Aussie flag, and also collaborating with Every Man and His Dog. She's teamed up with David Guetta. I feel like you can't top that. Who should be next?
I'm thinking maybe like Jay-Z.
You reckon you can make that happen? Jump on the Twitters?
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
I won't hold you to that. Divergent tickets are yours.
Thank you so much.
This was the thing that was funny for me, because I tweeted after, I was like, thanks for having me on the Bump Show, and then it was like, thanks for the tickets, and then heaps of like, these 2 girls like retweeted, and they're like, what tickets did you get and all this stuff. One said, oh, I'm bummed that I didn't win anything, but congrats. And I was just like, what a jealous, like, haters gonna hate just because.
What was the other person? Wasn't it like they commented on mine?
Yeah, so this is the thing. He was like, congrats, something like that. Let's make Jay-Z and Sia collab happen. And she was like, they already have a song. And I was like, no, they don't. And I was like, what song then? And she was like, oh, sorry, never mind. I was like, haters gonna hate. I'm so excited. So last year I went to the X Factor audition because they're like free tickets, and I I like put the place where you get them. I put it on like so it alerts me every time they email me, and they emailed me and it was like, oh, tickets are on sale, or not on sale, but. And then I signed up so quickly. I signed up for like all of the dates that were there, and then like I got because this one I signed up for 6 tickets, and then they're like you got them. So we've got X Factor. What are they called?
This Friday.
Audience tickets. Okay, see
So
ya.
you next time.
Please can you?
911 is a critical emergency. Yeah.
This is the throwback tag.
We are going to do
Today,
the
Gina.
friendship tag. I'm pretty sure I used to call you Mary.
We were going to see fireworks.
That was so rude. I'm not even.
That was hilarious.
I called you Mary, I am sure. I was looking through my Facebook photos the other day, and there was one with you where you were like,
Whenever I had a Happy Meal, I'd always ask for a boy toy. So
I love Betty Spaghetti.
why are you doing that? It's really scary. No, that
Yes.
wasn't old for me.
Yes, it was.
No,
Because
Raven.
you're trash. I'd say one thing and then I'd say the other thing. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
This is my territory. You're not welcome here anymore. You also have as much responsibility to take, and I'm owning
Why
that.
did I'm sick of you always doing this.
I'm
You
sick,
can't
okay.
do this.